Second leg at Stamford Bridge 3 weeks from tonight. Once again, it is the away sides who are victorious. 5 of the 6 round of 16 first leg ties won by the away side. Bayern also winning on the road tonight, 4-1 in Italy against Lazio. Probably bodes well for Manchester City, Nicky Summerby. Didier Domi and Marcel Desailly also with us tonight. Marcel, as the former Chelsea man on the panel, you've got to be happy with that, surely.
Please about the animation that Chelsea have created. Logic that the good coaching of Tuchel concerning Giroud have paid. He was there, he was the point of reference, he has helped a lot. He needs to, the adaptation to Timo and the others needs to be better, but we've seen a clinical Chelsea. Even in the time when Atletico started to believe on coming back and returning in the game, Chelsea was really there pressing Atletico, not allowing them to get anything. So yes, collectively, I'm very pleased. It's missing eventually an individual player in this team of Chelsea to be the leader of the animation and the offensive side of Chelsea. Yes, but I'm pleased.
When you say it's missing, do you mean there's someone like an Eden Hazard, that kind of player, to make things happen when no one else can?
You said it, to hold the ball, to set the tempo, to accelerate when it's the time to. Timo is showing a great ability, great skill, great usage of the ball, but he needs to grow a little bit more to be that kind of player. So, but the rest collectively, Tuchel has been doing a good job. We knew that they are going to have the possession of the ball against Atletico or not. But please about the choice of Tuchel concerning the players.
But Olivier Giroud may not be quite that player, but certainly the match winner tonight. I called it controversial, actually. When we looked at the replays, the officials made the right decision, albeit it took them a long time to get there.
Yeah, as you say, and it's not like in some leagues when you see the replays, you can see as the VAR is saying it. We just had to wait at the end, and even at the end we didn't see the right angle. So, but straight after you could see that Hermoso, just set up a Giroud, and then you have to be really spontaneous. This is what we call instinct. It's you have to be very quick to take that decision. And look, this is acrobatic, really good into the corner. So. Giroud still have a very good ratio.
So if you're joining us late, to explain why this was originally disallowed, Atletico appealing for offside, and if this had come off a Chelsea player, then Olivier Giroud would be offside here. However, look at the replay, you see it's Hermoso who gets the touch. Yeah,
you can see it clearly. They were very concentrated. They didn't. They didn't go creative. Madrid, but still, they were very. Convincing defensively, but on this one, it's just a small mistakes, and you have to take the opportunity. That's why Giroud played today, because those ones, he doesn't miss, and he barely missed. And look, and by the way, that's a beautiful goal.
Oh, technically, Nick.
Yeah, absolutely, fantastic. I mean, for one, the decision is right. That's why VAR's brought in. I know it took a little bit of time, but we found it difficult straight away just to look at it and think, well, hang on, it's quite a difficult decision. But all of a sudden, they've got that decision right, and luckily, we get to the goal stands, and it's a fantastic goal. We questioned it before, Giroud playing in the team. Well, that's why. That's what he's capable of doing. That is not an easy goal. That is up there with one of the top goals.
Marcel, Olivier Giroud's technique for the goal?
Yeah, he's there. he likes to be in that area, and when you look at the slow motion, it's quick and it's great because the execution of the movement is not that fabulous, but it's completely far away of the possibility of the goalkeeper to reach. He has seen, that mouse little hole that is there. You see, look at that. Far away, impossible for the goalkeeper to do anything. So this is talent, and it's been very important for the team to believe that they could really do something against Atletico.
And sometimes, they say that a midfielder, they have less time just to think, and striker even less. Sometimes not even a half a second, and you can see it. At some point, he's really frustrated because he didn't get the ball. Yes. And in half a second, it's just switch. And look, half a second, then it's an acrobacy. So it's unbelievable, the situation when from frustration, how you in the box, you can deliver that.
It's so easy to get that wrong, Nick.
Well, you get it wrong 9 times out of 10, but it's straight away he's just realised from being a little bit unhappy because he's not got the ball to all of a sudden just reacting straight away. And it's all right saying it and thinking, well, hang on a minute, the goal's behind me and there's a space behind the goalkeeper, but actually doing it is another thing altogether. And he's a big guy as well. For him to get up and move his body as well as what he's done there and manage to get it, it's fantastic. It's a top quality goal. Is it up there with Gareth Bale, and is it up there with Ronaldo? Well, it's a good goal, isn't it? It's not as high as that, but it's good. It's an overhead kick. What's the matter with you? Don't get many overhead kicks, do we?
It's a winning goal. Marcel, were Chelsea very good or Atletico poor tonight? Because Simeone's side, to say how good they've been all season, they didn't create much.
I'll be tempted to say that it's a very good Chelsea that we've seen, who is progressing. You see, 8 games, 5 win, 3 draw. They have really, tactically, collectively, they show, good skills. Like I said, he's missing a leader in the team on the usage of the ball. But very pleased about what they've shown straight away from the beginning. They were away, technically, and straight away they took over the game to show their ability, where Atletico very disappointed, because like we see Atletico 2 years ago or 3 years ago, where we knew from the beginning that they were going to defend. So very, very disappointed. You did not ask me the question, but I will answer for Atletico. Very, very disappointed when you see the name and the quality of the midfield that they have. You wonder, how come they've been so poor against Chelsea from the beginning of the game? From the first attitude that you're supposed to be. It's Champions League. It's Champions League.
Yeah, I mean, this is about as close as they got. Thomas Lemar trying to make something happen down that left-hand side.
But you said it, you're talking about Thomas Lemar. I think there's 2 things. Once you play, especially Atletico, you or every coach you try to defensively covering and shutting every angle, so it was a big surprise. And it reminded me the game Atletico Leipzig last year. You remember?
Yeah.
He was having a defensive approach, and again I think he did the same mistake, because if he was playing as he was playing like 1 month ago, and he could have, using his decisive player in the best position, he could have posed a lot of problem to Chelsea. Unfortunately, it was conceded ground all the time, and at some point, you're gonna crack. If you keep knocking on the door, Chelsea would score eventually, and that's what they did on a mistake here.
Yeah, we'll need a rethink for 3 weeks' time from Diego Simeone. Thomas Tuchel, though, will be without